Coming up on the list, sneak a secret siesta at work. Products to help you nap on the job. Plus, if the ice cream man sold these booze-filled popsicles, we'd all come running. But first, 3 simple steps to take the hassle and stress out of the airport security line. At the top of our list right now.
It's one of the worst parts about air travel, going through security, taking off your shoes, pulling out your laptop, long lines of anxious, stressed out travelers. Well, we've got the answer to your TSA woes, a program that will take a small amount of time and result in a big payoff. Teresa Strasser shows us how to save our sanity in the security line on the top of the list.
Now, when you think of speed and efficiency, the government isn't exactly what comes to mind.
A lot of government agencies, a lot of government programs, they get a bad rap because they're inefficient and they just take forever. This TSA PreCheck, it's the real thing, and passengers love it.
It's called TSA PreCheck, and you may be doing a happy dance when you see it on your boarding pass.
People are waiting less than 5 minutes, and it's so fast.
TSA Public Affairs Manager Nico Melendez tells us the application process is easy and affordable.
The cost for TSA PreCheck for 5 years is $85.
And for active duty military, this program is free.
What about parents traveling with kids? Does that $85 cover my kids, or do I have to get my kids PreCheck?
Kids 12 and under, if they're traveling with their parents, can go through TSA PreCheck with their parents.
Getting started is simple. First up, make sure you qualify.
Anybody who is a U.S. citizen or has a legal right to be in the United States can apply for TSA PreCheck. And as long as you pass the background check, you should be able to get it.
After that, it's a simple 3-step process, starting online. It only takes about 5 minutes.
Do your pre-enrollment. Give us your name, your date of birth, some of the background information about yourself, and then you schedule an appointment.
The next step is to go to your local TSA Enrollment Center for an in-person interview.
We have more than 300 enrollment centers open, a lot of them on the airport property. It's less than 10 minutes. We take your fingerprints, take your payment, and you're out the door.
I can vouch for this. I just enrolled in PreCheck myself.
Enroll here today. And that's what we're going to do, right? Yeah.
Finally, in as soon as a few days, the TSA will email you your known traveler number. You just punch it in each time you book a flight.
So let's say I'm booking a trip, summer travel with my family. I get airplane tickets. Do they automatically know my known traveler number?
They don't. When you book your travel with your family, many of the airline websites is a place for the KTN, or the known traveler number.
With most frequent flyer programs, you fill this out once and all your tickets will have your KTN included.
So you don't have to take off your shoes. You wait less than 5 minutes. You can keep your laptop in your bag. Are there any other benefits?
You don't have to take your coat off. The little bag of liquids that you put in your carry-on, you don't have to take that out. And you just kind of fly on through.
If somebody misses taking off their shoes, they can just do that at the beach when they arrive at their destination.
If they long for the days of standing in line at the airport, just don't put your PreCheck number in there.
For TSA's step-by-step guide, check into thelisttv.com. Going VIP through airport security is on the top of the list.
Okay, while some travellers have PreCheck, most still go through the main boarding line at the TSA checkpoint. To make the process easier, there are a number of products out there that claim to be TSA friendly. But are they really? Jimmy Rhodes, what's the deal?
It's hard to have it all. Like Donnie and Marie. Too much Donnie, there's no country. Too much Marie, there's no rock and roll. Sweet and sour chicken, too sour, it's awful. Too sweet, it's chunks of Jolly Rancher on rice. Same with the TSA. Too safe, it's inconvenient. Too convenient, it's not safe. With that in mind, here's a roundup of tricky items that claim to be TSA approved. First up, luggage locks. Security agencies will break open locked luggage for inspection, right? Well, not always.
Don't be afraid, buddy.
Why not? You have a TSA lock. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Yes, that man procreated with his luggage. Focus. The point is to look for the Travel Sentry logo. It means the built-in or separately purchased lock can be opened by the TSA and agencies in some other countries too, then locked back up after inspection.
protect your property, relax, and enjoy your trip.
Next, multi-tools.
The right tool in your hands.
As long as it doesn't include a blade. Pliers, tweezers, scissors, wrenches, and other things are allowed. And companies like Leatherman are bundling them in multi-tools they're selling as TSA, travel, or checkpoint friendly or approved. But you're a bit at the risk of whoever's working the checkpoint. I reached out to the TSA. They won't comment on any specific model or brand. So while manufacturers are trying to comply, understand there's still potentially some risk of confiscation. Finally, you'll see laptop bags, briefcases, and backpacks labeled travel friendly.
And our TSA friendly flip out, good for a 15-inch laptop.
But according to the email from the TSA, quote, there's no such thing as a TSA approved bag that allows people to keep their laptops in their carry-on bags. So you may want to think twice before paying a premium for a TSA approved laptop bag. Apparently doesn't exist. So wear clean socks and empty those pockets into the bins. Clearing up checkpoint friendly is what's the deal.
And once we're home from our travels, we're back at work. And admit it, after a morning full of meetings and emails, you could probably use a nap. Well, you don't have to sneak out to your car to steal a little shut-eye any longer. There are actually products that can help you sleep on the job. Let's take a look on the lowdown.
Want a nap at your 9 to 5? Study Bed may be the answer. It's a desk that transforms from a workspace into a siesta station.
Instant transformation from bed to desk. I think it's brilliant. I really do.
No need to clear your desk because it stows your stuff when you pull the handle to reveal the bed. When you're done dreaming, lift it up and get back to work.
It looks absolutely fantastic.
Yes, I've never seen anything like this before.
But a bed at your business will cost you. It starts at around $2,200. At number 2, the Baker Miller Relaxation Hoodie. A hooded jacket that zips over your face so you can catch some Z's. It covers your moneymaker in a shade of color known as Baker Miller Pink, which is said to activate what is sometimes called the rest and digest system of our brains. The hoodie even has a space for earphones, so you can play what's known as calming pink noise. It's out now for $285. And at number 3, Pause Pod. A gadget that wants to be your portable pop-up power nap. It's like a sleeping bag and tent in one. Just lay it out and it'll unfold into a quiet space for a snooze, or with its tablet-sized pocket, a binge-watching boutique.
Inspired by the blanket forts we used to build when we were young, we wanted to develop a solution not only suitable for meditation, but for something that would suit all our relaxation needs.
It's available to pre-order for $100 and plans to ship in October. For all the info on these products, head on over to thelisttv.com. Dreaming at our dream job on the lowdown.
Now that you're well rested, it's time to party. But rather than grabbing a beer or a glass of wine, go big with booze-infused frozen treats. We're combining cocktails and popsicles because poptails are what's trending.
Temperatures are rising out there, so it's time to serve up these gourmet treats with a sassy twist.
You love popsicles, you love cocktails. Why not have the best of both worlds this summer and enjoy poptails?
Here are 3 booze-infused recipes that let you do some adulting with those DIY summer treats. First up, cucumber honeydew margarita poptails. We're chopping up honeydew, cucumber and mint and hitting puree to lighten and brighten the flavour. Blend the tequila, triple second lime and you'll have Jimmy Buffett singing on your back porch. But only a tiny taste for me.
What's really coming through is the mint and the cucumber. It's so refreshing.
Next up, pomegranate sex on the beach. Dangle your feet off a dock with this classic sunset drink by blending pineapple, vodka and raspberries and a little something special.
What makes this poptail really unique and outstanding is the pomegranate liqueur. It's rich, it's tart and it cuts through the citrus really, really nicely.
Finally, peaches and cream. Need we say more? Yes, bourbon. As hot day turns to hot night, this mixture of peaches, cream and bourbon is southern hospitality on a stick.
Peaches and cream, I mean, everyone's favourite, isn't it? But it really balances out the bourbon nicely, gives it a nice creamy kind of finish.
For the step-by-step videos on how to make these, go to thelisttv.com. Sit back, enjoy and lick your poptails responsibly.
That's what's trending.
Get this, last year alone, people spent 900 billion hours using apps. Coming up, watch this crazy funny video about the app-pocalypse.
Where are we, man? I don't know, man.
Plus, buy the perfect gift for dad using his zodiac sign. And unisex style secrets everyone should know. Stay tuned, there's more coming up on the list.
You know, there's nothing quite like a bunch of buff people battling each other on TV to make you feel inadequate about the shape you're in. Or is that just me? Well, let's turn it into a positive and get inspired. Athletic competition shows filled with muscle on the hot list. The first athletic competition show on our list, American Ninja Warrior.
It's the world's hardest obstacle course.
Season 9 kicks off tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC. If you've yet to see an episode, think hundreds of incredible athletes doing things you honestly did not think people could do.
Yeah, he's moving like a man possessed, like nothing is gonna stop him.
There's always human limitations, but I haven't found mine yet.
Dang, I'm starting to feel bad about this donut I'm eating, but I'm not competing, so I think I'll be okay.
I am literally getting chills right now, and it's hot out here.
Right after American Ninja Warrior, there's our next show, Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge at number 2. Season 2 has teams of 5, 2 men, 2 women, and an elite Spartan athlete racing to the finish line, all the while going over ridiculously tough obstacles.
We gotta pull each other's weight together.
So inspirational. You can't look at these people conquering the slip wall and then make an excuse for why you can't get off the couch.
Let's go!
If I were ever going to do something like that, I'd like someone like John Cena on my team. Unfortunately, he's captaining another show. American Grit is at number 3.
Go!
The second season of this show just premiered last night on Fox.
Hurry up, let's go!
In it, John, along with 4 other really, really tough people, helped train 17 not-so-tough competitors to stand strong and have grit.
If you are cold, quit!
No, sir, I won't quit.
The toughest and grittiest of them all wins $250 grand.
Hold on with all you got left.
Now, all of those shows star humans, even though what they can do is superhuman. Kind of like our next show. That's at number 4.
Welcome to Superhuman!
Kel Penn hosts the Fox show Superhuman, premiering tonight, where people with talents you won't believe try to impress judges like Mike Tyson? Yes, like Mike Tyson. Each hour-long episode has 5 contestants challenged to push their skills to the limit to win $50,000.
Your challenge is to get from end to end blindfolded.
Needless to say, your mind will be blown time and time again.
That was awesome.
Superhuman competition shows on the hot list.
Speaking of superhuman, let's talk about dads. This Sunday we'll be celebrating Father's Day. Now, if you're still looking for the perfect gift, here's a thought. Base it on his zodiac sign. We have astrological matches that'll have him feeling like a star on the to-do list. He's always there to lift us up and savour the sweet times, so the gift better be super cool. Astrologist Jane Elizabeth has the best way to pick the perfect Father's Day gift. Base it on his zodiac sign. First up, calculated Capricorns. Known for their fiscally responsible ways, these dads want an opportunity to learn.
So the Capricorn fathers his children through teaching them how to be monetarily responsible. So the perfect Father's Day gift would be a book about investments or tickets to a best-selling investment opportunity workshop.
Next, paternal Pisces. These pops are very nurturing and protective of their kids.
He's very loving, coddling of his children. He is probably the most maternal father of the zodiac.
A gift for these dads should nurture them.
The perfect Father's Day gift would be dinner at an outstanding restaurant, because they love food that has exquisite taste.
And finally, trusty Taurus. Their tried and true tactics can always be counted on around the house.
A do-it-all, fix-it-all kind of a dad. You know, if the grass needs to be cut, he's cutting the grass. The way he fathers his children is to teach them how to do everything for themselves, all of the fixing and building.
This talented dad deserves a gift for the backyard.
The perfect gift would be a brand new barbecue grill with all the bells and whistles.
For the complete list of all the signs, check out thelisttv.com. Going Zodiac style for Father's Day on the to-do list.
And if you're going out to celebrate Father's Day or getting all dressed up for a summer party, you should care about what you wear. Lindsay Granger keeps us looking good with fashion seekers from Cosmopolitan magazine for both men and women on The Stylist.
According to The Telegraph, women spend almost a year of their lifetime deciding what to wear. And men, I'm sure you're not that far behind. Senior editor of Cosmo Mag, Tiffany Reed, and I stopped by May & Marie Boutique to share 3 unisex styling secrets. First up, pick the perfect stripes.
For women, I always recommend a horizontal stripe, especially if you are conscious about your waist area.
And if we're talking horizontal, the bigger, the better.
So if something's going across the waist and it's a big stripe, it automatically cinches it in and makes you have an hourglass shape.
Typically, vertical stripes are known to slim, but Tiffany says if you do wear them, make sure your outfit isn't too tight.
So if something is too tight and you have vertical stripes, it makes the stripes look wiggly.
Yes.
And we don't want that.
No.
Okay.
And as for the fellas,
for men, I would do a vertical stripe because it makes them look taller and it also makes them look a little bit buffer.
The next styling secret, tailor everything.
It makes a huge difference. If you look at any celebrity whose outfit looks like it's fitting them like a glove, they got it tailored. Beyonce, everything she wears looks amazing on her. You better believe someone is tailoring her clothes.
And it doesn't have to cost tons of money.
You can go to the cleaners and find a tailor who's like $10 for a t-shirt. It's not that expensive and it changes your entire wardrobe.
And finally, if you splurge on one item, make it your shoes.
Always spend the money on the shoes because you can get an outfit under $50, and if you spend $10 extra to get it tailored, it looks way more expensive than it actually is, and the shoes brings the whole thing together.
Is the same thing true for guys?
Absolutely.
Neutral colored shoes are the best to invest in since they'll match with everything. Fashion tips and tricks from Cosmo Mag on The Stylist.
Now, if you want to host that perfect summertime party, might I suggest turning up the heat with some extreme salsas? We've got them for you on The Breakdown.
It's summertime, and the last thing you want to do is bore your taste buds with a generic jar of salsa. Chef Chris Brugman of Hearth 61 at Mountain Shadows Resort shows you how to light up your party with these unique salsas. Numero uno, wood-roasted corn.
Now, when I hear about a wood-roasted corn salsa, I'm thinking, what's so extreme about that?
It's extreme heat is what it is.
Extreme heat!
So we have a wood-burning hearth over there, so you can get really nice char on the corn, and it kind of takes it to another level. We've got some avocado that I really just kind of took a torch to. So these are pea flowers, and it's got kind of that sweet element to it. So there's some functionality to it as well as beauty.
Living is easy when we take you to Strawberry Fields.
This was literally all the flavors of spring in one bowl. I think throwing in spring peas kind of maybe throws people off a little bit. There's also some dragon fruit, which, you know, kind of likens to a kiwi. This is a spiny melon.
Please tell me not to be intimidated by this fruit.
It's sweet, it's a little bit sour, and you can also kind of make sangria of it as well. So
Sangria? Did somebody say sangria?
Next, we'll have you shooting flames from your mouth with dragon fire.
Yeah, you feel that? It's got a little heat. Should back away. They've got these really awesome montana peppers. They're very similar to like a habanero. It's like a heat-activated pepper. So if you roast this, it's going to take it to a whole nother level. So, you know, buckle up.
What about these
Those
little
magical buttons?
Yeah, what are those all about?
These are Szechuan buttons. So you know when you go to the dentist and they put the Novocaine in your mouth and you go numb for about 2 hours?
That's what's going to happen?
To get the recipes for these salsas and find out what delicious libations would make the perfect pair, go to thelisttv.com.
Yeah.
Wow.
Making your nose tingle and your mouth water on The Breakdown.
Now on the list, cut back on that Joe. Here are 3 ways to boost your energy without a cup of coffee. 1. Grind chewable coffee pouches. They're made with vitamins and nutrients that help keep you alert. 2. Double Kicks caffeinated hot sauce. A teaspoon is all you need to spice up your day. And 3. Einstein Brothers Espresso Buzz Bagel. It's a bagel sandwich boosted with caffeine. Yum! For the latest trends, DIY, and life hacks, go to thelisttv.com. Want to binge watch The List? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add The List to your Roku now.
On the next list, 1. Chewing gum will save your teeth. 3. Surprising facts from a dentist. 2. Put this big bubble on your back for a better night's sleep. It works. Strange new ways to get some shut-eye. And 3. You'll never forget our cool, unusual tricks to improve your memory. All that on tomorrow's list.
Imagine for a moment that all of the apps on your phone just went away. Terrifying, right? Well, it's a reality in this new video. It's called The Apocalypse. It's on the viral list.
Admit it, you would scream too if suddenly all the apps on your phone, tablet, or smartwatch just disappeared. And if they didn't come back, it could get a lot worse.
World leaders are declaring a global state of emergency until the app situation can be resolved.
Apple put together this video for their worldwide developers conference, reminding app creators that the world depends on them for everything now, like validation.
Selfies! Get ready! Selfies!
And driving directions.
Where are we, man? I don't know, man. I don't even know what city we're in. Look out!
We've got the whole video on thelisttv.com. And yes, on our app. And don't worry, guys, it hasn't been deleted. The App-pocalypse on the viral list.
Wow, do you remember the days before apps?
No one does.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of the point. Thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll see you tomorrow.